What's up YouTube, it's Louis here bringing you today's cryptocurrency video. We're going to be looking at Proton. I haven't looked at it in a while, but it was heavily requested crypto on my Twitter yesterday. So thank you guys for, of course, asking for the update. Remember guys, if I'm not making a video on a coin that I have covered in the past, please just let me know and I will cover it again. I don't really want to be making new videos on new coins because there's just too many to remember, you know what I mean, too many coins to cover for you guys. So that's why I try to make like 5 videos a day, like when I can, like minimal if I can. Obviously, like last few days I made none yesterday and maybe 1 the day before, I don't really remember. But if I'm looking at the wrong chart for your coin, please let me know in the comments down below, because sometimes I just type in your coin and then I just click the first one. And that's what happened with Quant. But then again, we found the real Quant chart and we redid the analysis, and everything's perfect with that now. So just let me know if this is the wrong Proton chart basically. So let's now take a look at the weekly time frame, and what I can see is that we've actually bounced off the 0618 and you've broken back into this falling wedge and you've back tested at support last week, and now I've just opened the new week, so we need to see what's going to go on. At the moment you are below the 12 weekly EMA. We don't have 20 weeks, so we don't have a 20 EMA, but if there were one, it's probably at the support over here of the 0618, because this is a major key level of support. So I would like to see us get above this, but we need to find the patterns that are going to take us to that, and we'll find that on the lower time frame, see what's forming. But at the moment I'm liking these 2 candles basically, because it's showing you strength. We were down here, we got pushed back up, we were down here, got pushed back up. These 2 candles were red and they became green by the end of the week. So could that be something we see here? Could we roll over back to the trend line, back test it as support, because we haven't done that yet, and then the week after or couple weeks after, then we start heading back up. So let's now take a look at the daily time frame. Boom. So we do have this falling wedge. I've literally drawn it like this. So whenever I draw a falling wedge, I do like to start with the bottom first, so for the downside, basically the support side. So I'm drawing through these 2 points and I'm going to drag it back to see if it fits with anything else, and you can see you got nice support just like that. Now can you see that? Support, support and support over here. Just missed it over there, but that's completely fine. You can see that it is feeling it as support, and that's why we had a nice bounce. But again, this is a bullish candlestick pattern, a bullish hammer, but because we're in a downtrend, it didn't work at all really. It worked in the short term before rolling over. A little relief rally to the EMAs, to the resistance of the falling wedge, before confirming that support. Look, you under, got back above, under, got back above. Same again, another bullish hammer, came up, got rejected. Another bullish hammer, you actually come up now and potentially started an uptrend, so because we've had the breakout. But there's a lot to do. I don't like how small, how insignificant this breakout above the 050 is. I would like to see a much larger breakout, to be honest guys. So when you see a very insignificant breakout, a lot of the time it can potentially be a fake out, and if it were to be a fake out, to be honest guys, it wouldn't matter too much, because we could roll over as long as we're staying in above this zone over here. It's a fat zone, to be honest. As long as when we roll over now, because we have rejected the 20 EMA, and as we know, the 20 EMA is like my trend line because it stays close to the chart. So this is like my continuation moving average. If we're below this, we're continuing the trend that we're in. If we're above it, we're continuing the uptrend. And if we were to even get above the 20, we can't get too excited yet, because we have the 55 EMA, the double brick wall basically. So as long as you get above that double brick wall, confirm it as support, that's when we can get really excited basically. So at the moment we can roll over because we've got rejected. Now we can roll over down to here, wherever that is on this yellow line, before continuing back up. So I can see a potential double bottom right here, and this would be a neckline, and at the moment you're getting rejected by the neckline. This is what's telling me we could roll over more, because the pattern is not in play yet. You've got 1 bottom, 2, a lower low, double bottom basically. So if you were to measure from the bodies back to the neckline, this would be your technical target. If we were to break above 1 cent basically, almost 2 cents, 0.019 basically. Once we're above that, we would have a technical target. I can't even get this exactly. There we go. Technical target sitting at about 0.02323 basically. And that would be a nice little gain of roughly what? 20% gain basically. So that would be a nice little buying opportunity, if you were to backtest as a support, look, it's taking you just a bit above that 55 basically. If you can confirm the 0.50 as support, you're basically going to go to that 0.382, so that would be a trade of, and I wouldn't enter now because you're basically, we don't know what's going to go on. You've got reject from 20, so you can roll over, backtest as support, and once you eventually get back above there again, then you could take a trade to here basically. So that's what I'm seeing at the moment for Proton. So when we break out of this, which we have, backtest as support, you're outside of the falling wedge, and this actually has a technical target up here at the top of the falling wedge. So your technical target actually would be, so from the breakout here, remember we can roll over back to this yellow line a bit further down, but from the breakout that'd be a nice 146% trade. So if you're like me, a swing trader where you don't care if it goes in minus because you know that the coin won't go to 0, you can hold minus basically. This is what I do. I won't, if it's in minus, I won't sell it until it's profit. I've got the patience for that. So because crypto is so volatile, it can flip on you, go the opposite way. But as long as you know that that coin won't go to 0, what's the point of selling it if you know it's going to eventually come back up? You have people that held the bear markets, held the top all the way into the bottom of the bear market. I have a friend who bought in ETH about, what I don't even know where ETH topped out. Was it 1.5k or was it 1k? Anyway, I think he bought in around 1k and he held it until literally however low it went. It went down so freaking low, guys. And he's held ever since. And where is it now? Around almost $4,000. So of course he's made very nice gains. So even if you do buy the top of the bull market and you go into a bear market, if you have conviction, if you're in here to create generational wealth, why are you coming in here for 1 year? Why are you coming here for months? It's all about multiple years in the market, and that's where you're going to start seeing amazing gains. If you've obviously started off with a lot of capital, that is absolutely amazing. I did not start with a lot of capital whatsoever. I wasn't working, so I just put all the money that I had at the time into crypto and literally never regretted it. I don't work ever. I have never worked in my life, guys. So this is literally my life. I'm just a crypto trader. I teach as well. I have a course. I used to do one-on-one mentorship because it just takes a lot of my time. I've had about 15 students in the past and they've all are now self-sufficient traders. I also run my own crypto Discord group chat that's paid for. So those are all my streams of income. Soon it will be YouTube as well. So if you guys are interested in wanting to take your trading to the next step, and of course, let me know. You can obviously comment down below if you're interested, and I'll give you some more details on my course and what I can offer you going forward if you want to take your trading to the next level and become a self-sufficient trader where you won't need anyone's help. Basically, I'll go through like psychology and whatnot, more details if you wanna ask. So that target would bring us above here, but we need to wait now because this potentially could be an M top. Any W can be an M, and any M can be a W, guys. So 1 top, 2 top basically. So if we were to lose this, and that's why I've drawn out this area, if you were to come down, hit your head, fall, and then drop, you'd obviously be losing the 0.618. So I'll be giving you a technical target to the downside right now. So that would be a neckline, lose the neckline over here, which is about 0.01548. Then you'd be coming down to 0.0155, and that actually be very negative, because that would be bringing you below the 0.618. However, the 0.786 could step in. Of course, when you're below the 0.618, you're creating that reversal wave, which we don't want to see. But there is an opportunity where we come down to here and get back above this if you fail to use it as resistance here. If you use it as resistance, we're dropping lower. If you get back above it and confirm the 0.618 support, we can start heading up. And I will give you some targets now. So, of course, look where the 0.786 is. Previous resistance. So I do want to make you guys all aware of this nasty M pattern that a lot of you might already know. And your technical target is very nasty, to be honest, guys. And we have not met the technical target. And your technical target is actually at the 786. So that would make sense because this is your swing high. But again, if Bitcoin doesn't roll over, then we won't see further downside. If you can stay above the 0.618, which you've had a very nice bounce off, we won't roll over. This technically is your technical target, guys. It is. I'm not going to lie to you. However, if you can get above this, you will invalidate that. But I have to be real. Until you get above this, this is basically a technical target. So you should basically roll over down to here. You should, because it's your technical target. But of course, if you break out of this W pattern, get above this 55 EMA and the 382 and back test that as support, there could be a higher likelihood that we could get to that 236, which is above the neckline. So if we were there to come back as support, then we could start heading up. But until then, guys, there's a high chance that we still roll over, and that will be a nasty drop off in and around another 48%. But it doesn't have to do this all on Bitcoin. Bitcoin's ranging, so we need to wait for that breakout. Make sure to watch Bitcoin's update. So it's all on Bitcoin to do the work for all of our alts. The alts can look so bad, guys, but it's all on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin starts going up, you're literally going to, if Bitcoin pumps like crazy, you're going to literally see us come back up, and off we go. But we need to find the bottom. This potentially could be the bottom. So if it were to be the bottom, because we can only go off what we have at the moment, if it does roll over more and create a low, I will give you more updated targets, but I can't do that at the moment until we have those updated levels, basically. So as of now, if this is the bottom at 0.01354, and if we were to get above the 236, which is the 618 as well, the exact same level, which is already above this, if you were to do that, then we could have a target around 11 cent for Proton. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you were interested in my course, just leave a message in the comments or at me on Twitter. My Twitter is Louis_crypto, and I will see you guys there. I'll catch you in the next one, and as always, peace.